On the desk today I have a AC4C1, AC4C1 Vox, 45 watt amp, good little amp actually. I think quite good for gigging, you know, the right size, has a lot of power for the size, and you know, you run it through the monitors at a club, you're good to go. Okay, I'm going to turn it on. We're going to figure out what's wrong with this. Said it's making noise, being ornery. Let it warm up for a minute. Got the guitar plugged in. Okay, there you go. Sounds like it's cutting off. It's not powerful. There. Sounds like something in the treble. There, huh? There we go. Okay. Okay. Could be a short somewhere. I don't think it's dirt, because it shouldn't affect the rest. It might be the soldering, cold solder joint or something like that. Well, we'll take it apart and find out. It's playing good right now, and I'll get you updated on what happens next. While I'm here, give you an update on the Gusta entry-level guitar here, which was cracked. It's been glued, but the coating on it was extremely thin. I mean, too thin. You don't want it heavy, but I mean ridiculously thin, and that's what happens generally with the Chinese OEMs. They try to save money on every little corner in order to sell them so cheap. This, of course, sells for 9,000 baht, and the top is ridiculously thin and flimsy. Guitar looks good, don't get me wrong. It's a good looking guitar. Plays fairly well. Yeah, but not enough coating, and that's probably why this broke. I would assume that the iPad hit the top of this, and because there's no hard coating on this, no support, there was probably, in my guesstimation, either one very good spray, which was thin but good enough, and to sand and polish, or maybe, you know, 3 at the most, very, very, very thin sprays. So that leaves hardly any kind of coating to the top, and you drop something on it and forget it. You know, it'll break so easy. The combination of having a flimsy top and no protection. So, because it was a long break, what I did was got it to join together by adding water to the crack and getting that to expand, and then adding glue into it and supporting it from the back by lifting one side up against the other and pushing the other side down. So the crack is glued to tight very evenly, but it had no support on the top side. So I sprayed the top side with about 5 coats of clear and blended it with the rest of the guitar, and I'll come back and sand that maybe in about a week. I'll come back and sand that, and then I'll come back and put the cleats in the back side of these cracks. Right now there's a back support in there to keep them even. So I left that in there after I glued it up. and come back and sand and polish and that, and then it's good to go home. Okay.